Welcome back to the channel, guys. And today we are talking about milk. So we're just gonna go over some of the things that you get on the packet, right? So you can see here we've got farmers in partnership with Sainsbury's welfare promise, right? So at face value you would think, yep. And then not for the EU, right? So that's a big point because the EU ban loads of things that we still allow. So that's a red flag straight away. So yeah, it says so picked in the UK Sainsbury's supermarkets, London, using milk from the UK, not for EU, because that probably means it's banned, right? Vegetarian, right? Not vegan. And then we've also got, we source 97% of our milk from Sainsbury's Dairy Development Group. Support farmers to adhere to our specific welfare standards. So, pasteurised, homogenised, standardised. And then it tells you what they've added. So there's iodine in there, but it doesn't mention anything else. So, and then we've got some soy milk here, right? Plant power. So that's a green flag for me. Yeah, you get plant power, right? Packed full of goodness, right? That's a good start. No added vitamins, plant-based, no sugars, right? So straight away we've got some good things there. We've got the FSC, which is the Forestry Standards Commission, supporting sustainable forestry. Protects what's good. Thank you for choosing a good package. Make sure you recycle this, right? All that. Suitable for vegans. Water, soybeans, calcium, maltodextrin, stabilizer, gelin and gum, natural flavourings, vitamin D, vitamin B2, vitamin B12. So it tells you the other things that they've added in there: the maltodextrin, the stabilizer, the gelin gum. So it's pretty legit. There's nothing on there that sort of says. There's nothing on there that raises any red flags to me. And one of the things I want to tell you about as being a fitness guy is, did you know soy is actually, they can harvest testosterone from soy. So soy does not make you a soy boy. Let's get that clear. So this whole debacle about the stuff they've added in milk, the Bovaer or whatever. Basically, they're making cows fart less, adding this thing in that basically they're saying that the cow will metabolize it fully. So I did a study years ago into milk, and I've got it all written down here, and I've dug it out just for this purpose. So here's a list of common things that they put in milk: urea, formalin, which is basically formaldehyde, detergents, ammonium sulfate, boric acid, caustic soda, benzoic acid, salicylic acid, hydrogen peroxide, sugars, and melamine. So there's a lot of shit in milk you don't know about. And then I've written here, I will individually find out about each product, adulterant, and go into detail. So urea is an eliminated product from the body during the urea cycle and is used to carry nitrogenous waste out the body in form of urine. It helps keep the levels of ammonia in the liver at a safe level. This ability for the body is critical for health, as 0 to 20 grams of ammonia can be eliminated every day. That's got no relevance to the milk, but it just tells you what it is. Formalin is basically formaldehyde. Extremely dangerous chemical closely related to formic acid. Ants spray formic acid on prey, and stinging nettles release this when you come into contact with them. Formic acid is used as a food additive as has low toxicity, but has toxic side effects when metabolized. So, guys, that is the biggest point I need you to understand. So, if I get stung by a nettle, yes, I get formic acid in, but it's not metabolized in my stomach. So, this is the problem. Low toxicity, but has toxic side effects when metabolized, causing methanol poisoning related to optic nerve damage, which is interesting because a lot of people have eye problems. Experiments on bacterial species demonstrated to be a mutagen, causing cellular mutations in DNA and also carcinogenic mutation. It causes kidney damage and skin allergies, which is where you get your skin problems from when you have too much dairy face, right? So we're really getting into it here, guys. This is very exciting. Ammonium sulfate, E517, so it's an E number. A food additive and water treatment agent which is used with chlorine to generate monochloramine as disinfectant. It also a controversial used product in pesticides and herbicides. So there's another one you don't want. Boric acid, not going into this too much, but is basically a very toxic substance to all life. Basically, boric acid is what they used to use in borax, which kills ants. And then they had to stop using it. So that's why I didn't want to go into it. One of the things I want to stand out to you guys is basically I was a vegan and I was this close to becoming a radical vegan. And I was going to be that guy who poured the milk all over the floor and just went, don't cry over spilt milk, and then just hook anyone in the face who tried to come near us. Any security guard would have just got knocked clean out. I was that raged. I was like a vegan, like I was vegan police. Like I was bad. I was super bad. So I ended up just not bothering. It ended up making us just depressed. So caustic soda, sodium hydroxide, very dangerous corrosive agent used to produce many textiles, explosives, and many other things. Do not consume. Benzoic acid. Oh, so we're here. A beneficial ingredient we've got here. Woo! It's literally a good product unless used in raw form or high concentrations or excessive exposure. Salicylic acid helps remove dead and rough skin cells. So there we go. Benzoic acid, a beneficial ingredient unless used in raw form. So you're pretty safe there. Hydrogen peroxide, antiseptic and whitening agent, better than bleach. So this is basically hydrogen. I don't really know how to touch on that anymore, but we're going to go into the last one, which is melamine. Is illegally added to food. So this is probably why it's banned in the EU. Melamine is illegally added to food products to increase the apparent protein content. Woo! Ingestion may lead to reproductive damage, bladder cancer, and kidney stones. So that's a rundown of what's in your milk, basically from my top studies. I'm really good at studying and looking into stuff like this. So there's a list of things that you just probably didn't even know were in your milk anyway. And then I'm going to do some more studying into soy about this, because I heard it on a Joe Rogan podcast with someone called More Plates, More Dates. And soy is literally like, it's where it all began, soybean production. And in the markets, everything was basically done on soybeans. That's where the trademark, what's it called? When you're trading Bitcoin on you know what I mean. We're just concentrating on this anyway. So yes, guys, put in the comments if you want me to go radical, because I am more than happy to go into shops and anywhere where they're selling this bovine, this Bovaer, I'll slice it all open, me. And not just for hits, just for raising awareness, because I've got balls of steel, me. I'll just go in and slice the lot open, me, and just let it fucking leak out of it. So put in the comments if you want to see a video of me going in and just slicing all the milk open. Boom, I'll go and max it up. And it'll only be on my channel, but boy, we could, and I'll probably get into distant shops, but I'm happy to do it. So drop in the comments if you think I should go milk radical. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. Got bigger things to do. So peace out. But obviously, ain't milk brilliant?